I'm Pat Shingleton, and these are 5 things that you probably don't know about me. Here's number 1. I worked in the Allegheny County Coroner's Office. We assisted in autopsies. We went out and picked up bodies. I was also doing stand-up comedy at night in Pittsburgh's and saloons, and they called me in the coroner's office the Duke because I did this John Wayne impersonation. So anyway, I'm gonna take your bottom lip, pin it to your nose. When you sneeze, you'll blow your cheeks out. This is number 2. I made potato chips, and these were Snyder's potato chips. So what makes a good potato chip is obviously a great potato, and we only dealt with Idaho's. So the thinner the slice you get on that potato chip, in my opinion, and the greatness of the oil makes the great potato chip. And this one's number 3. My dad was a butcher. My dad was a meat cutter, and everybody in western Pennsylvania was always hunting deer, rabbits, and all that stuff. So we'd say, hey, Dad, Uncle Russell and my friends the Sedanos, they're all going hunting. Can we go hunting? And my dad would say, wait a second, let me see if I understand this. I'm bringing you guys home steak and fillets, and you're going out there to shoot Bambi? Forget about it. So that's what he did. My grandfather, who lived with us, he was a retired conductor on the railroad for the United States Steel Corporation. He brought the cars back in and out. And then my grandfather on my father's side made bathtubs. So that's maybe something that you don't know about me. I come from a long lineage of meat cutters, conductors, and bathtub makers. Here comes number 4. I created Baton Rouge's only game show, We Play Baton Rouge. And we would go in there in the studios at WBRZ and tape 4 shows every Saturday. After we'd finished taping the shows, I'd take a short break. Then I was out to LSU because I also produced the football shows for Jerry Stovall and Bill Arnsparger. Now, when you watch a football show now and you see Jordy Holberg and Coach Les Miles, they do it right after the game. We had to shoot every play. We had to go to all the away games. We had to put a studio in Tiger Stadium so that when Coach Stovall was done, he came to the studio, we knocked this thing out, and we distributed it by videotape and buses to Houston, Lake Charles, Lafayette, Baton Rouge, Alexandria, New Orleans, and Mobile, Alabama the next morning. So you're doing these game shows, you're producing a football show, and you're running on about 30 hours without any sleep. As a matter of fact, I'm just kind of dozing off even telling you that. And we'll wrap it up with number 5. The St. Patrick's Day Parade and Wearing of the Green. We're now in our 26th year. And maybe you might not know that how that came about was my brother Kevin and I bought ZZ Gardens Restaurant and Pub in 1984. So I'm standing in there and I says, you know, Kevin, we're just not getting enough business. I have to turn more attention to ZZ's. I said, I'm going to start a parade. He says, yeah, sure. Well, yeah, start a parade. Well, back then, I think we had like maybe 7 floats, 6 kids pulling wagons, 1 band. And now to this day, we have 90 units in there. We bring bands in from Tennessee. Most of our grand marshals have come from Ireland. It's turned out to be a great day. And we hold on to the tradition that it is the St. Patrick's Day Parade, the wearing of the green.